what I hate more than anything else are the people who exist on that intersection of intelligence and apathy. Stay with me. Don't change the channel yet. It really makes sense. People who exist on that, and they have this incredible intellect, but they exist not only on that place of intellect, but they also exist in a place of apathy because they're so smart that they don't do nothing. And then they're so smart that they encourage other people don't do nothing. I know I'm using the double negative, but just bear with me. But I absolutely hate those people who craft out these positions that are intellectually astute, but really are a dead end because they don't encourage anyone into action. Please tell me, pray tell, what good is your intellect if it's not affecting change? If the results of your intellect is apathy and you sit down and do nothing, and then you therefore encourage other people to do nothing and make it seem like the intelligent and the cool thing to do is do nothing, don't endorse anybody, don't support any candidate, write your own name in as president, then you're worthless to society other than running your mouth. That's why I went ahead and said, you know what? Let me stop playing around. Let me stop fiddling my thumbs. I endorse Bernie Sanders. I've been supporting him all summer long. Why wouldn't I just go out there and be bold and say, feel the burn? That's what I'm a part of. Because you know why? Because, it's intellectually, the big shindig to be above the political fray and say, I'm not going to endorse anybody, or I don't like Bernie Sanders. I don't like Hillary Clinton. They're both sufferers of white supremacy. Then who the hell are you going to vote for? And who the hell are you going to tell your supporters to vote for? Nobody? Then you're going to hand it over to somebody that you have no influence in shaping, one. And then two, you're very likely going to sway the vote because you have audiences large enough to discourage participation such that a precinct can be lost. And we've seen in 2000, one precinct can turn the tide. So now you are not only allowing somebody to run and win without you having any impact, but you're also opening the door to people who are truly white supremacists. And if they're not straight, if Donald Trump is not a straight white supremacist, he clearly mobilizes white supremacist groups from their own mouths. So to all these people who exist on this intersection of intelligence, you're very smart. I give it to you. You're smart. Would love to debate you guys. But you also intersect, you land on that intersection of apathy. You are worthless. You're smart, and it's all for naught. It's all to hear yourself talk. And I feel like that's what's being done with Bernie Sanders, because it's a little more malicious than that, but that's a part of it, right? They can't bring themselves to support Bernie Sanders because that would mean they have to break off their facade of, I'm such a intellectual that I would never endorse any of these neoliberal prone, capitalistic, neoconservative. I just would never do it. That's how some of them talk. The rest of them be like, I ain't endorsing. God, I just did some. Well, hell, those my people. I can do it anyway, right? I can get away with it. You don't. Don't do what I do. Just do what I say. I just had 30 conversations in my head. But what I'm saying is the folks that really think that it is somehow intellectually astute to not pick a side and push an agenda and push something that's going to change the narrative of the nation, push something that's actually going to help change the course of the nation, and they would rather sit back and just criticize Bernie Sanders. They would just sit back and rather criticize Bernie Sanders, but say nothing about Hillary Clinton. When there's no criticism of Bernie Sanders that is not magnitudes of order worse with Hillary Clinton. Those people are kind of useless to me. And they're not worth their following. But I'm late to the party, so they have their followings. What the hell? What can you do? They've got their million followers. 202.